What is up, Aquarius? Welcome to your general timeless reading. These are general, so take what resonates, leave the rest, and they're timeless. So whenever you see this is when it's most meant for you. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. And if you want a personal reading or a Reiki session, book it down below through my website in the description box. Let's get into it. Let's see what we got going on today. I'm using Cosmic Tarot and Crystal Vision. So all the tarot decks I use are listed in the description box for you. Let's see what's going on. And don't forget to check out Patreon if you want a free 15-minute reading. Let's see what's going on for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placement. For Aquarius. I heard Showdown. Showdown. You have a card that's flipped over. It was Ace of Pentacles. I feel like it's literally an energy of like, I've had enough of you. We're going to talk about this. Like you're putting your foot down. You're done dilly daddling. King of Pentacles. I almost said King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. Emperor in reverse. In the world. Yeah, you're done with this because you're really trying to just embody divine masculine energy. There's something about this current cycle that you're ready to release. It involves another person, and it's kind of like that phrase, like if it bothers you for more than 48 hours, speak up. You're ready to speak up. You're ready to speak up about it. But you're doing it from a very stable place. You're doing it from a very grounded place. I like this energy a lot. With the world there, you want to release. It doesn't even feel toxic. It just feels like something that's heavy on your heart, heavy on your mind, that might just be creating a little bit of stress in your world, right? You're trying to reach Emperor energy, very divine masculine energy. You're going to get there. You're going to get there. Okay, let's continue. What else do we have for Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Queen of Swords in reverse. Oh. Okay, Queen of Swords in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Got a little stubborn queen, I see. And remember, it is energy, not gender. So it doesn't mean it's a female. This could be a male. It's just a feminine energy. Then we have the Star in reverse. Star in reverse on the bottom of the deck is my card of a long time coming. So like I said, this feels like a conversation you've been wanting to have. And now it's just kind of like your self-imposed tower moment. Like, oh, I'm going to make this conversation happen. Queen of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. This individual is just like, no, I'm not ready to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you. Queen of Swords in reverse is someone who's just shut down. It's a shut down energy, and the Wheel of Fortune is the stagnancy, the lack of momentum forward. Yeah, let's see what's going on here. Aquarius. What messages of love, healing, and guidance do we have for Aquarius in regards to this spread, please? Show me what I most need to see for Aquarius in regards to this spread. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, you're just like, I'm trying to get things done in my life. I'm trying to reach a 10 of Pentacles here. Just want to be stable and safe and secure. Can you tell that I grew up in an Italian house? I'm going to put the hand away. Put it over there. Okay. Yeah. Eight of Pentacles always leads to a 10. Ace of Cups. Yeah. Oh, gosh. I love your vibe right now. You're just like, I'm trying not to be a dick about it. Like, I'm trying really hard to be nice. Trying really hard to be nice. I don't want to be an ass. I just really want to resolve whatever this is because I want us both to feel safe going into this new cycle together. But I need you to kind of like own your part because I'm so willingly owning mine. Can you meet me halfway? And they're kind of like, nope, can't do it. You want to know why? My ego won't let me. If you're new to the channel, my ego's name is Shannon. Anytime Shannon acts that way, I tell her to go drink some box wine and shut up. And I let my higher self handle the situation because the ego likes to throw tantrums. They're throwing a little bit of a little tantrum. Let's look at the world. Eight of Wands. Yeah, this is redundant. You want over this. You're like, I'm done. Page of Wands in reverse. You want to move on from the wounded child. The wounded child is the tantrum. It's the ego. It's the mind games. It's the manipulation. You're like, I'm done with being manipulated. We can either sit down and talk about this like adults, because we're both adults here, or we continue in the toxic cycle of you trying to control the situation by giving me the silent treatment and having things on your terms. And if you do that, I'm just not going to indulge in it. So, you know, Chariot in reverse. It's not necessarily postponing. I don't like to say it like that, because nothing can really postpone your path. You're exactly where you're meant to be right now in this moment, and that's a beautiful thing. It just might be, you might be taking your foot off the gas a little bit. You know? Let's look at the Emperor. And that's okay. Ebb and flow, baby. Let's look at the Emperor. You're getting triggered. Now you're triggered. Now you're triggered. Something of yours is getting disrupted. And it's because High Priestess to me is an Empress gone cold. And then you have the Queen of Swords again. So they're talking now, and that's what's making you shut down. Because they're an Empress gone cold. High Priestess is Empress gone cold. It's an Empress with a closed down heart space. It's an Empress in reverse. So we have Emperor and Empress in reverse, right? Even though they're showing up as a High Priestess, it's the false face. It's kind of like, yeah, I'll talk to you, but I ain't going to be nice about it. I ain't going to be nice about it because I'm feeling kind of poopy, and I'm going to project my poopy onto you and make you feel poopy. And sure enough, you're feeling kind of poopy about it. Your feelings are getting a little hurt, and you're kind of like, I'm trying really hard not to let it hurt my feelings because I'm trying to handle this maturely, but now I'm getting pissed off. They really like to control the situation, though. They're really good at manipulating. It's like a smoke screen. It's a smoke screen. Smoke screen. Because in all reality, they want it. Their pride's getting in the way. You got a little bit of a pride issue. Let's look at you, Queen of Swords. Because this particular Queen of Swords card in this deck has the Lovers in the background, by the way. Can you see that in the window? She's like, oh, relationships? I don't want a relationship. Yes, I do. I don't want it. I'm okay. I'm fine by myself. Excessive independence isn't a trauma response. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, then. Four of Cups. They're poopy. Four of Cups is like the card of like rejection. Like, I want what you're offering me. I just don't want to say yes to it. So no, I don't want your damn cup, even though I asked for it. That's exactly what's happening. It's like you're literally giving them exactly what they want, but they're so unaccustomed to receiving this kind of care or affection or communication or interaction that it's making them uncomfortable. And so they're like, oh, nope, get away. I don't know how to handle it or react. So my initial response is to shut down, disassociate, and push you away. The unknown card. Yeah, because it's unknown to them. Because it's challenging their ego to step into a new cycle, right? So if the ego's this circle, the ego's meant to protect you. And now their ego's being challenged by something that it hasn't encountered before. And so the ego's like, ooh, I don't know how to protect us from this. So let's go back to an old protection or defense mechanism that we learned in childhood, whether it be tantrums, defensiveness, self-sabotaging behavior, being a complete asshole, right? Whatever it is. And that's what they're doing. Because they're like, oh my gosh, whether it's outside of my comfort zone or not, whether it's healthy or not, it's unfamiliar. Oh, so it must be bad. It must be bad. That's the story of the ego, because the ego doesn't know how to protect it. And all that's happening is that they're being challenged to expand their circle, to evolve into a higher frequency. They don't like it because it's uncomfortable. That's okay. That's okay. Uncomfortable don't mean bad. It don't mean bad. Let's look at the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. Nine of Cups in reverse. Yeah, they're like, oh, I meet my own needs. I don't know how to do that. Regulate my nervous system. Been there, right? I know I make light of it. I know these things are like really serious and they're hard to take care of. Like, we try to make these readings fun here. Wheel of Fortune in reverse, though, is somebody's resistance to honestly look at themselves, to just look at themselves and say, wow, this actually does not have a lot to do with my partner. It has to do with the fact that maybe I'm scared to receive love and affection or a relationship in this way. And this is like the teenage version of myself wanting to shove them back. Or it's the little kid version of myself projecting my fear of being accepted or feeling worthy. And they're making me feel worthy and I don't know how to react to that, right? someone's actually putting in effort to be with me. Oh, this is uncomfortable. No, there must be a hidden agenda here. I can't trust you, right? It's a story of the ego. When in all reality, they're struggling to love themselves, to believe that someone could see this good in them, because they've been programmed in their own mind not to see that in themselves. They're just trying to break out of an old self-sabotaging behavior. Let's look at the star. Long time coming. Ace of Wands in reverse, right? Realigning with the soul energy. It's a second chance, though. They probably have repeated this cycle with multiple partners before. But whether you're the emperor or not, this emperor is challenging them to do it again. And it's going to work this time. We're going to speak it into existence. I was going to say knock wood, but no, it's going to happen. Because we are all healing and evolving and becoming the best versions of ourselves. And I can't even say healing because nothing in us is really broken. Right? Nothing's broken. Nothing's broken within us. We are perfect as we are. We're just learning that certain things, certain traits don't serve us anymore. So what you had when you were a teenager, you don't necessarily need now when you're an adult. Because you have other coping mechanisms. Because you're no longer in that situation or that lifestyle. You're in a new one. So we can get rid of that. Boop. It's kind of like cleaning out your closet. Oh, don't need that anymore. Oh, defensiveness, that can go away. Codependency, nope, don't need that. Independence, I'll keep that one, right? Stability, ooh, that's cool. Knight of Swords, Knight of Cups in reverse, Ace of Wands in reverse. Yeah, this is like, hey, I'll talk to you, but I won't really show how I feel to you. I'll try to articulate it in the most intellectual way possible, but showing my true emotions and feelings means I have to be vulnerable, and that means I have to really show that I trust you. And I can't do that because I'm used to people rejecting or abandoning me. That's what they're feeling. They're a knight because they deep down have a non-committal energy, so they're very flighty. They're very flighty. And they stay at a 2 of Wands because the heart space is closed. They have a lot of 2s. 2s are always the teeter-totter. Teeter-totter, right? Ooh, the path. Ooh, I really wanted this path. I manifested this path. Do I really want to take it, though? 2 of Pentacles, right? 2 of Swords. I see it, now I don't. I see it, now I don't. Oh, look at me, I'm a fucking Houdini, right? Oh, my heart space, it's open today. Oh, now I'm really closed off and you don't know what I'm thinking because I'm disassociating because I've allowed you to get too close to me, right? It's just trauma responses. Check out the holistic psychologist. If you're going through these kinds of integration of your ego, the holistic psychologist on Instagram has been a really helpful tool for me and a lot of my friends and family and clients on their own journey, and I highly recommend her. I think she's absolutely amazing. But yeah, this is what I have for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you want a personal reading or a Reiki session, go ahead, book it down below through my website in the description box, and I'll see you next time.